Oh well, now Muye's official production media group today is privileged to host one of the leaders and best leagues in Maseno University, MSL. And now today I'm with a few leaders and let them introduce themselves before we go for the hot seat for a hot interview.
I am Nelson Mungai, a member of referee board.
I am James Obiri, the head of referees.
My name is Clinton Ochieng. I'm assistant secretary.
My name is Okumu Jeff, aka Dawan. I'm a leader at MSL. I take a Secretary General docket.
And now we are into our business. This is the official hot seat of Muye's official production media group. And today I'm privileged to have my biggest friend, Dawan, who is one of the leaders and the secretary in MSL. Maybe my first question, Mr. Dawan, what is MSL? Or what does MSL stand for? And how can we define MSL?
So MSL is a Maseno Soccer League. That is a general name for MSL. Is within Maseno University, and it's all about soccer in Maseno. Yeah.
So maybe I ask a few questions before I continue asking more questions about MSL and everything that concerns MSL. What was the idea of starting this league in Maseno University? So, I mean, the main objective, if I'm to be clear.
So MSL, the genesis of MSL by this so funny, interesting. MSL, the reason why MSL was started or initiated was simple. In every university we have a lot of soccer players, and accommodating them all in one team, that is school team, is hard. So the pioneers of MSL came down. I was one of them, but most of them walimaliza shule. So walikuja na idea tuanzishe ligi na timu kadhaa zenye zilikuwa zimeanzishwa kama za masomo, tuseme kwa mfano kitengo cha education ama mathematics, hivyo. So tukakuwa na timu kadhaa ka 6 hivi, tukaanzisha ligi. Na hiyo ligi, purpose ya ligi kuanza ilikuwa only, in fact, the purpose of starting MSL is our motto. Our motto is tulenge drug na soka. Unaona? So kulenga drug na soka tukakuja na idea ya ligi. That was our objective, yeah.
So the main objective was to curb the use of drugs in this campus, as you say.
Yeah.
And maybe which is another objective or target that you had for this league?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, is there any other object or objective, or aim that you had for starting this league apart from curbing the use of drugs in this university?
So I get your question. So apart from maybe curbing drug in the university, you know, in Maseno we have a lot of talent, and our second aim was to nurture the talent. You see, to nurture the talent of these students within Maseno, because they love football a lot. Apart from that second objective, it was just to create awareness about soccer and to reduce the depression within the university, because a lot of students are undergoing depression. But to minimize that depression, so we came up with a league that will keep them busy and forget some of their stress. Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'll come back to you, Jeff. Bwana Nelson.
Yes.
Maybe I come to you.
Yeah.
I need to understand. Bwana Sekjina said that the main objective of this league was to curb the use of drugs among the students of Maseno University.
Yes.
And apart from that,
Yes.
to curb depression and to help students live a good life according to what I've understood.
Yes.
So, according to you,
Yes.
do you see this league is helping?
Thank you so much, Muye's production team, for giving me this opportunity. I'll start by saying that Maseno Super League has taken a great part in curbing drugs and also nurturing talents. For instance, I take my case in that point of nurturing talent. When I joined first year in this school, I started officiating games, and Maseno Super League has really impacted skills on me, such that when I get out there and being allocated other games in other leagues, I get myself, yani niko na ule uzoefu. So Maseno Super League has really nurtured me as far as officiating games is concerned. Secondly, on that point of curbing drugs, I will confidently say that Maseno Super League is one of the activities that help in curbing drugs taking in this institution. Kwa sababu we normally have talks after game, and students get to enrich each other, and more so especially due to hiyo engagement wakati wa game. Unapata they are not free, hawezi pata time ya kwenda kujiengage on other activities such as taking drugs na groups mbaya mbaya. So on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, the students are always busy, so we start our games at 8 and we terminate our games at 6 p.m. So unapata students hawana any other free time ya kujiengage in other activities. So here we just participate in our studies from Monday to Friday, and then Saturday to Sunday we are in MSL. We engage ourselves in that soccer. So we don't have time ya kujiengage na activities zingine mbaya mbaya such as drugs abuse. So Maseno has really helped in curbing that issue of drug abuse.
So, Bwana Nelson, maybe I ask you a question. How long have you been officiating in this league? If you are to be real, how long have you been officiating, or how long have you been a referee in this league?
I will start by giving a bit of narrative on your question. This league, while it was on its genesis, while it was starting, it wasn't that serious. So I can say serious officiating. Serious officiating has been for the last 2 years.
And what's your experience for the last 2 years?
As I have said, that this league has really exposed me, and I am confident now. And I can confirm that from the leagues that I have been participating out there. So this league has really impacted skills to me.
Well, Bwana Clinton, I come back to you. A few questions. Maybe I can ask you, what are the challenges you think we are facing in Maseno Premier League?
Okay, thank you for the chance that you have given unto me so that I can speak. As I can speak, there are various challenges that we are facing in the MSL. As I can start, in MSL we face very many challenges. Challenge number one that we face is we don't have enough balls to play for our league games. This comes in that you find that a team comes to play a match game, and they don't have any ball. Same to the opponent team. The second challenge is we doesn't have enough funds to maintain everything that is within the Maseno League, because we need money to invest, or we need money to make everything run smoothly. Another thing is that we have very few referees who are qualified to officiate. So those are some of the major challenges that we face as the MSL.
And let me ask, you said you are the head of referees.
Yes.
You're one of the head of referees in Maseno Premier League.
Yeah.
So according to your experience and according to what Bwana Clinch has said, if I ask you, what can we do to make sure that Maseno Premier League stays for long and it becomes a better place for students to expose their talents?
Yeah, according to Clint's challenges, I can say that we just encourage the school to set aside some funds that can make the MSL run smoothly. 2, we conduct many various soccer activities, and we engage more teams from outside to come so that to give us a competition. 3, through our leaders, we supported them fully to make sure that they reach out to the sports department so that they can get equipment like balls, uniforms.
Maybe I cut you off.
Yes.
You said you asked your leaders to support you fully. So this means that the leaders fraternity in Maseno University has not been ensuring that this league is running smoothly, according to what you're saying. Is that right?
It's right, but I was saying that we want the MSL leaders to engage with the school department of games so that they can get some funds at least to run the MSL
No,
perfectly.
I want to understand this.
Mm.
Is Maseno Premier League known in this institution, or is just organized by just student bodies or the student leaders? I just want to understand that.
The MSL actually is not known by the school, it's just known by the students only.
So it came up with just a few pioneers, which are students.
Yes, it just came up with some few individuals who are the students.
Bwana Jeff, you said you are one of the pioneers. Let me come back to you. I'll come back to you. So this league is not yet registered under this institution.
So thank you, Mr. Muye. You know, MSL. So that is one of the challenges, by the way. So it's a big challenge to us. The MSL itself, the school, let me say, inajua inaendelea but haitusupport, unaona, because hayuko kwa one of their docket, like tuseme kwa sports department wajui kama wa fund MSL, but wanajua ina run because
so they know
yeah.
there's this league ongoing, and it's for the students of Maseno University, but they still don't give support to the league.
So yeah, it's a student-based, let me say, student-based organization, something of the sort. Yeah.
And have you tried to seek help from the school?
Not once, not twice. Promptly tumejaribu kuwasilisha ombi letu, but I know something good is cooking. They'll support the students because we are the, acha niseme sisi ndio customer wao, so they'll just support us, najua watatushughulikia. Yeah.
So you believe when you continue approaching them, they will help you?
Automatically.
But it's been 2 years. Anyway, let me not go deep into that. Bwana head of referees,
Yes.
maybe I ask, in your department as the head of referees, what are the main challenges that you're facing?
One, as the head of referees, my body, many of the referees are lacking kits, uniforms niseme hivyo. 2, wengine wao bado hawaja attain those certificates as required kukuwa referee. Alafu 3, most of them vile ni ma students, so wako down, bado hawaja train vizuri ku attain those minimum requirements as a referee.
Well, Bwana Jeff,
Yes.
you are the leader and you understand better the students of Maseno University playing in this league.
Yeah.
Maybe you can explain to me, and maybe you can tell the public and maybe the school, when they hear this, they can help out. What are the challenges that these players are facing? Because they are students and they need help from the Department of Sports of this university. But I know you know better what they are going through, what the challenges they are facing. Maybe you can outline and how you would want the school to chip in to help these boys.
Simply, what I can say, you know, in any soccer organization, for a soccer league to run smoothly, obviously kuna facility lazima zikuwe. You know, these students, hawa ni comrade. You know, getting money from them is not easy because pia wana pesa. So mi kitu naweza sema tu shule to support, kitu ya kwanza kwa balls, kitu ingine training grounds zetu ni kidogo. Maseno tuko na pitch mzuri, lakini there's an initiative that started ya kurenovate the grounds. So mi kitu naweza sema tu shule ikubali ifungue hizi ground na zikuwe standard zote, watu wapate training ground because they are suffering by the trainings. In fact, hata matches zingine tuna forfeit sababu ya hizo pitches. So shule iingilie tu kati itusaidie kwa magrounds na maball, in fact hata na nets. Alafu kwa story na head na referees, wasaidie mareferees wetu at least wa qualify, because we have sports department in the school. The sports departments have to support the sports, wa support sports. The sports students are majority in the school, so wa support tu kwa hizo na itakuwa tu smooth, ligi itaendelea. Yeah.
So currently, Bwana Clench,
Yes.
where are you getting funds from to fund this league?
Actually, from the MSL, the funds that we get from the funds that we get to run our league is the registration that we get from the teams. Being that we don't get any finance or we don't get any funds from the school, or we don't have anyone to support us, it came among the committee members, and we discussed that we should be having each and every team contributing some little amount so that we can use the cash to award the best 4 teams. So that is where we actually get the funds to run our team.
Well, that's good. Maybe my final question, I'll go to Mr. Nelson. Say a word about this league.
Thank you so much once again. I would like to say that if the school can chip in a bit and support and fund e-league kiasi tu, it will be of great benefit to us. To add on what Assistant Secgen has just said, the teams are registering using 3,000. Each team is registering at a fee of 3,000, and we are having 20 teams in our league. So it shows that the league is running at a working capital of 60,000, which is too little for 20 teams. We are having officiating team which needs to be paid. I, as a referee, when I attend a match, I will require to be paid, and a segment imekuwa designated for the referees, and inabaki kidogo tu ya awarding. So you get to find that we'll have more than 190 matches ili ligi iishe.
So students pay, each team pay 3,000 for registration.
They register
And
3,000.
what is the award?
The award, I am not aware about the award. The award is done
Maybe
by the board.
Mr. Jeff can tell us before we make our final word. Mr. Jeff can tell us. These students pay 3,000 per season.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
For registration. Yeah. So that means if they are paying this money 3,000 for registration, at the end, if one emerges the winner, they need to get something for appreciation. What do they get back, or it's just for entertainment?
Also, thank you once more. Kenya wamesema ni ukweli, the registration fee is 3,000 and you have 20 teams, na hiyo registration fee ndio inatumika kurun league. So as officials, we do award number 1 to 4 something for appreciation, because you know, a season playing those 19 matches si rahisi, alafu we emerge winner, alafu tuseme tu uende nyumbani, si rahisi. So we award number 1 to 4. The awarding category doesn't vary, in a vary according to season. Like, I can't give it a direct quotation, because last league, what we had awarded last league, maybe haitakuwa this league. So obviously there's something we have to chip kakitu kadogo juu yake. Yeah.
Well, that's good. So 20 teams contributing 3,000 each, and at the end, I'm sure if you are number 4, you'll get less than that 3,000, or even number 1 can get less than that 3,000, right?
No.
Huh?
No.
So they get above that.
Yeah.
So there's something that they can appreciate for.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's good. But I think it's still little. I think the school need to chip in so that they can try to sponsor these students. So in general, the students are the stakeholders of this league.
Yeah. Student-based organization.
Wow, that's good of you, and congratulations to those who came up with that idea. That's a great move. So your final word, Bonakit.
Okay, my final word about the league, I can say that if the school can chip in so that they can fund the MSL, I think it will be good. There's nothing good that you play, but at the end of the season you get something. Just imagine you play 19 games in the whole semester and you get nothing. So if the school can chip in so that at least every team that have participated in the league, if they can be awarded, even if you're number one or you're number last, you'll be awarded some training kits like the cones, bibs, and at least we get some balls also for each and every team. That could be better. That's according to my view.
Thank you, Bwana Clinch. So, Bwana Head of Referees,
Yes.
maybe you give us your final word about your view on how you need us to be helped as a league, or what can be done for this league to grow and become bigger.
So kwangu mimi nilikuwa nasema shule tu ingilie kati isupport hii league, alafu pia shule itambue hii league kama ni one of the sports in this school Maseno. Ya pili nilikuwa nataka officials wa hii league pia wajaribu kutafuta sponsor hapa nje like Safaricom, vitu kama hizo tu, ama Coca-Cola you support. Hiyo ndio view yangu.
Thank you, Bwana Head of Referees. Nakuheshimu sana. And Mr. Nelson,
Yes.
you're one of the referees.
Yeah.
What do you demand? What do you demand from the Department of Sports in Maseno University as we finalize?
Thank you so much. What I demand, the kits, the legalias that I'm supposed to use in officiating the games, I am having them with me. They are personal. So I'm having my whistle, the cards, and the kits, which are recommended by Football Kenya Federation. So I'm having them with me. So the equipment that I need to officiate in a match, I have them with me. They are personal equipment. So what I need, what I require just from the sport department, it is support. For instance, currently we are suffering. We don't have pitches to take our match through in. We are forced to go and look for the government, the county government pitches huku chini. So tunaenda kuomba huku chini, and we are having pitches in school. We understand that the pitches are being bettered, they are being renovated, but on the other hand, I thought it would have been wise they renovate one after the other, so that to facilitate us to take this league through. So what I require, the equipments we have, we as referees, most of us, we are having our personal equipment. So what we need is just support ya shule. Vitu kama hizo, kukosa uwanja, liga haiwezi endelea, hakuna uwanja. So that is all I would plead the sport department, Madam Joan, headed by Madam Joan, atusaidie.
Thank you, Mr. Nelson. Thank you, Mr. Nelson. Thank you. So I think we've all talked about support. The leaders are asking for help from the Department of Sports in Maseno University. They are asking for funding, of which it has not been happening since they started this league. So maybe I ask about the achievements, because we've talked about problems, challenges, but I haven't had any achievement. Is there any achievement, Bwana Sekjen?
Oh, asante sana tena. Yo, kwa achievements, by the MSL have exposed our talents very much. Not only in school, outside Kenya, inside Kenya. Like him expose talents zetu. Maybe a few, let me just nitaje tu a few. When you come to Kenya Premier League, we have a player there from MSL at Kariobangi Shark. That is Timothy Ehavi. The assistant captain there is one of our player from MSL. When you come to NSL, that is National Super League, we have a lot of players there. Maybe nitaje tu wachache. Kuna Brand Bet ako Luanda Villa, kuna Clinton ako Luanda Villa, kuna Neto Small ako Luanda Villa. Ukikuja outside Kenya, tuko na also our players there. When there's a player called Ian Maveke currently at Sweden because of MSL.
So all these players you are mentioning are from MSA.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
So that is just a few achievement we have achieved. Tukikuja kwa leadership part, our leaders also from MSL wameachieve huko nje. There's our league advisor mwenye like ana carry out everything in MSL, that is advising MSL run out. That is Jacob, or you can call him Papa. One of the players at KCB was there from MSL. So tuko na achievements. MSL is still growing, but the achievements are also upgrading. Yeah.
Thank you, Bwana Jeff. And that is MSL for you. This is Maseno. Maseno?
Maseno Super League.
Maseno Super League. Yeah. So this is Maseno Super League for you. They are experiencing many challenges that they need to be addressed urgently. Lack of pitches, lack of training facilities, you see. So I think there's more need to be done for this league. And that's why today we are here for this interview, so that we can know where the school can chip in, where the school can help. Because from the referees board, they are crying. They don't have equipments. From the section, I can hear that they still need more equipments to run this league. There's no funding yet from the school. There's no support from the school. So don't forget to subscribe and follow me on all social media channels at Muye's Official Production. So MSL generally expose talent. I've heard that even Blair Kadoto is one of the leaders in Students Association of Maseno University. So that's a great achievement. He's a goalkeeper in DC college. He's a goalkeeper in college. That's a big achievement. And I hope Maseno Premier League, Maseno Super League will grow bigger and bigger with support from the students. This is Muye's Official Production. Thank you for coming for this interview, and I appreciate your presence. And thank you.